Hello, my name is Cameron Mikesell, and this is my presentation on UX and or user experience. My chosen profession is a user experience researcher in the video game industry, and this should help you understand kind of what is UX, the education requirements that go into it, how that relates to my 4-year plan, the job description and duties of a user experience researcher, why I chose to study psychology, and a comparison and contrastment with the reasons offered in chapter 13 of our book. So this is a picture of me with my wife Alyssa at the San Diego Temple. We've been married since July of last year, and I'm a junior on campus here at BYU Idaho. So the education requirements for a UX researcher, usually you need a bachelor's degree or equivalent. So you will have the equivalent of having taken a bachelor's degree. Most places that are looking to hire user experience researchers prefer you to come from some sort of a research-based background. That can be anything from biology, psychology, computer and information technology. Essentially, they're looking for people who already know how to do research and then just begin to apply it to the video game that they're working on. There are additional education opportunities for UX researchers in either before they enter the field or as expanding education. There is a game designers conference that happens every 6 months or so that has an entire day focused to UX research and what people are doing, how they're doing it, why it is important, why more game companies should be doing it. But because it is such a novel idea to apply user experience research, they are willing to take almost anybody from a research background into their UX labs and have them begin testing. Some of the things that they do is they're tasked with the research and production of reports about the product. In my example, it would be the game that they're working on. This information is passed from the researchers to either UX designers that are specifically for user experience, or game designers, audio designers, video programmers, and the lead game designers, so that this information will be passed everybody that it needs to be correctly implemented into the game. For example, if you're playing a video game and it has a giant arrow that says go this way, and the designers want it to be something that is that obvious, that says you are supposed to go in this direction next, they would say to their programs, all right, add something in. The art department would add a art asset for that designation, an arrow or something. And then once they have a prototype, and UX researchers are pushing for this to be as soon as possible, have that prototype be passed to the UX lab and have participants be brought in and experiment with it. As it says here, they can be hooked up to eye trackers, EKG machines, perspiration monitors, and in extreme cases, fMRI machines, to have them observe and see and experience the game. And if they don't recognize the thing that we were testing for, then we'll pass that information back to those people that need it, so that they can reiterate and replan and see what will be effective in the future. So why did I choose psychology? First off, I love understanding people. I want to better understand the people that are around me, better understand what motivates them, what people enjoy doing. I've always been one to enjoy getting a reason behind why, answering that why. And my desire to go into UX research has a lot of its base in answering that why, of why didn't we notice it? Why wasn't it apparent? Why didn't they follow the arrow? Why did they want to go the exact opposite direction? And all of those questions eventually do get answered in UX research. And here's my comparison with Chapter 13. Chapter 13, subject matter professionals want to be a professional psychologist. It's a good undergrad for their future education, preparation for a job. Most of them didn't really fit with what I wanted to do, besides the subject matter and good undergrad for future education. And slightly preparation for a job, because here at BYU Idaho we do have a strong focus on research. But I don't want to be a therapist. I don't want to be a professional psychologist. I want to be a professional researcher. And I think that is a lot of the reason why I want to go into this, is I get to research and spend time understanding my favorite medium of entertainment. And that has been my presentation. Thank you so much.